I gotta get out of here. I think I'm gonna lose it.
Uh-oh. Sounds like somebody's got a case of the Mondays.
I believe you get your ass kicked saying something like that, man.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
No, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
No, what are you doing?
What are you doing? Captain gives orders on the ship.
The captain of the ship is giving orders.
My ship makes me captain.
Controllers, clutch knuckles turning white. ABF and friends in the late night fight. Virtual rails where freedom feels tight. Battling wolf fear with all our might. Off the hip we fire, fire. Talking truth till liars tire. Games and law we all desire.
Gar.
Dude,
How's everyone
Drunk
doing
Ripley
today?
is hilarious.
Yeah,
that scene with me and X-Wing, that's literally how some of the conversations
that is how the book went. I'm the captain. You're the captain. I'm the captain.
I did this. Well, I did this. Well, I did this. And you did. Yeah. Kind of funny. I was like, oh my God, that's perfect. Someone send me that clip, Nerd Slap.
I got you.
It's so
well
good.
done.
And the fact that Mo Zamboni saying gamer words in the private chat is the best thing ever because he's so mad.
Every week he's got to just shoot one over the mouth.
Okay, I see now.
I literally put that guy in a headlock when I saw him in person. Very tired of his shit.
Oh man, look at everybody in their shirts except for Mo. Yeah,
Hey,
I mean, I got
and Jay. Somebody's not
Mine's
wearing a
still
shirt.
gravy on my shirt. I had to change it, but I got the flag.
Was it ketchup or gravy, man? Make up your mind.
Whatever it was. I got the flag up. And that's the hoodie right there. I just put it over Terminator. So
hell yeah, I can't wait to get mine. Well, we are at episode 91. 9 more episodes until I stop keeping track. We have not that much gaming stuff to talk about today. We have more pirate-centric stuff and a little bit of gaming and funny things. But before we get started, please hit the like and subscribe button. And to kick things off, since Nagernal's not on the bottom, Mo, how are you doing?
Good. Glad I'm stationary.
Man, he's not good, man. He
Is
was late.
Nagernal usually on the bottom?
He was driving. He's like, I wish I was driving still. Like,
No,
yeah.
I'm good.
He
I
mispronounced
actually
every word. I don't know. It was a rough night. I felt bad for him.
Yeah. He's old.
Where's the chat button to put people up on the screen?
You know what?
It's gone.
I wouldn't say this around Jay usually, but I'm on ABF off the hip. Fuck everybody. All right. That's all. I can move on then. Also, congratulations on your book.
Thank you.
It's good to see you finally free from your shackles, Mo. Yeah.
I don't put him in shackles. You respect. We don't really cuss that much on my channel. Not that I would stop him, but I'm just saying. I
It's a vibe
appreciate
on the other channel, just like it is here. So
Let's see here. Nagerdal, I don't have a chat blanket for you. Are you gonna be able to do your intro?
I don't think it would reach up here anyway.
I mean, you can actually elongate it, Giggity.
We could pull the blanket up over you.
That's
Well,
right.
I don't have the button.
It would at
for
least
Streamyard
cover your
changed
feet.
it.
That would be
of course
nice.
it is.
Yeah, feet get cold in the winter.
But yeah, I'm glad to be here. I'm glad to have these guys on. Talk about their book. And
Hype, bro.
That's actually one of
That's
his
what I'm
better
known for.
intros.
That was pretty good.
That was probably one of the best ones.
Bro, people don't understand when Nagernal has like 3 drinks in him, he's a completely different person. And the guy's like throwing ice and like things off balconies
not
and
throwing
like,
ice.
all kinds of stuff. I think he was
We just
running
gotta get
around
some
in
liquor in
underwear at
him.
one point.
no.
So, you know,
Actually, he doesn't say much.
Liquor.
Yeah, he doesn't say much when we're around him.
A couple beers.
He'll be doing some parkour before you know it.
Mm.
Let's see here. X-Wing, how you doing?
I'm great, man. Holy cow, what a week. I just got to release a graphic novel with my sometimes best friend, Drunk 3PO. Incredible guy. And we're out talking to everybody about it, man. I mean, it's a absolutely beautiful time. The release was huge. It was bigger, absolutely, than I thought it was going to be, and people are responding for sure. I think a lot of people were craving, some good content, and hopefully we're giving it to them. And the biggest thing for me, a huge thing, maybe not the biggest, a big thing for me was that I spent a bunch of time hand forging a bunch of swords, and they were gone in a heartbeat.
Instantly.
And people are pumped on it. And so that's huge for me, just because I've never sold anything I've made, and it was big, and there's somebody on the panel who bought one. So big things, beautiful things. Shout out to ABF. Thank you for having us on. Let's go off the hip.
Yeah. Actually, when I invited you, I totally forgot that Jay's book was coming out like weeks ahead of time. And this worked out perfect. And you were like, hey, can I bring Jay on?
Yeah, Jay's book. Yeah. I'm sure Jay is very excited about Jay's book that's coming out. Thank you, ABF.
And what's funny, too, is...
hey, don't get bitter.
For a minute, it was Jay's book, because I remember when he first started talking about it. I was just getting into comic books, and I was like, "Oh man, a pirate story, colorized in a book, that would be awesome." So,
But the funniest thing about that is if you go to ripiverse.com/xwing, that's how you get to the Daughter's Revenge.
I am vindicated.
I told him to do that so he would feel good.
So, thank you, Jay. Thank you, Jay.
Well, co-author Jay, how are you doing?
Oh man, life is good, man. No complaints. I mean, I'm just as excited. It's like it's been a pirate week. We got the One Piece teaser trailer came out.
I know.
So that was awesome. We did Pirates of the Caribbean on my show before I rated you guys over here. And
thank you, by the way.
It's no worries, man. And it's just it's been awesome. So like I said, I said in the chat, we only have 40 more to get to 900, which I didn't think we'd get for like 2 weeks. So I asked Jessica if she could tell you to buy 35 tonight. And then, we'll just need 5 people to buy. So, all right.
We told her we wouldn't come on unless she bought 35, actually. Yeah.
And on top of that, we only have 20 more likes until Nagernal gets a tramp stamp of the Vindicta tattoo.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
But there was the addendum.
No consent here.
Don't forget about the addendum, ABF.
Oh, what was the addendum again?
Oh, there's an
If
addendum.
we hit 200 likes, Mo has to get a tramp stamp of an avocado.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I don't know that I understand that.
You don't want to.
You don't want to know the avocado part.
It's so stupid. You say you're around somebody saying something stupid and it gets attached to you. It's
He's getting choked up.
Welcome to my life.
I know.
When
just
I
go on a
die,
show and
people are
be
gonna be like, "Did he really kill Winnie the Pooh at Magic Kingdom?" Like that'll be mine. No matter what I could run and be the vice president of America, and that will still be like, I think this guy killed Winnie the Pooh at Magic Kingdom. That's
Oh,
what
dude,
the New York
CNN's
Post
running
an
that
article
story
about.
on repeat.
Hey, we didn't get much out. We didn't get much out of the files, but we did find out that Pooh is a naughty boy. He was on the island.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
right.
no. That's right. I forgot.
Yeah.
I'm justified.
Oh, and before we do super chats, we got Nerd Slap. How you doing?
Doing good. Yeah, it's gonna be a fun show. I was glad to hear that we had 2 big guests coming on, so that intro was a lot of fun to make for this one. So glad we got the 2 of them on. Congratulations on the book. As
Thank you,
always,
sir.
great content. Can't wait to read it. And yeah, looking forward to talking about the book and all things pirate.
Hell yeah. And I was joking earlier that because usually when we have someone big on that channel, Norman's running the show, and I'm like on vacation somewhere. So the joke is, oh, we got someone big, huh? Well,
Rough
where are you
life.
going on vacation?
Yeah.
That's what it was like last time I was on. I was like,
Yeah,
where the
exactly.
heck is ABF? They're like, he's on vacation.
He was in the Amazon.
I was like, what am I doing
I've
here?
literally
I don't
been
wanna
on
be here.
ABF show more than ABF. I've had more appearances than the man who runs his own channel.
Oh, it's hilarious. And Hayden, are you going to practice with like a throwaway sword before you start, hitting stuff with X-Wings?
Absolutely not. Give me the sharp one and the cool one, and then I'm gonna start hacking up watermelons and gallons of water and all sorts of stuff. My backyard is gonna be littered with
Fruit
trash.
Ninja. Are you a Fruit Ninja enjoyer?
Yeah, sure. Why not? I've never played the fucking game, but if you give me a real sword and let me hack shit apart, yeah.
All
So
right,
wait,
fair
how are you
warning.
gonna hold the sword though, Hayden?
What do you have, like a cast on or something?
Yeah, hold your hand up. Show
Can you-
X-Wing which
can you,
hand
like,
you're going
wave
to
your
hold the
arms?
sword with. Yeah.
This one. That's all I got.
So fair warning, the other day I have all the swords kind of lined up sitting over here. I walk in the room and I step a little too hard and one starts to slip. It only slipped about 3 inches and I stuck my hand out just to stop it, and it put a freaking hole in my finger. So they are like razor sharp. So
Yeah, the
just
broken one we're
please
sending to Hayden. So
be careful with it. Be careful
for
with
the
it.
Did the
advanced
sword get
gaming.
hurt, X-Wing? That's the important thing.
No, just my flesh. As if I hadn't bled enough for those things.
Now, I am really excited about this book. I'm happy that. So, funny story. The email went out the night before. If you had like put up the request and been like, "Hey, yeah, let me know," I missed the email completely.
Oh,
So I was sitting there as the stream was not live yet, constantly refreshing the Ripasend/X-Wing page, waiting on it to come up, hoping that I didn't miss the swords. So I got one of the last ones. So
let's go.
I was able to sneak in there real quick and grab it. But I did also just order another of the 4 different covers. That way I have got 2 sets. One set I can bring to MegaCon, get signed and graded. The other ones, they'll stay nice and safe at home.
Let's go.
That's amazing, man. Thank you.
Yeah,
Hell
absolutely.
yeah. And we do
I'm
have
excited.
that link.
So Brandon from Ripaverse will be there at MegaCon, and we'll walk people over to get theirs graded. The reason why we didn't do graded is because we just ran out of time. We wanted to make sure these were shipped out before MegaCon so people could bring them if they want, because they know the whole crew is going to be there. A lot of people, the people that got the tattoos and others, we're all going to be dressed up as pirates like at MegaCon. It's going to be so much fun. We're just going to have a blast. And I think
it's going to be hot.
I think this is what I'm like most looking forward to throughout this whole process. It's just like other than like different from Achromatic Chronicles, where that was a totally different book, right? It's like for a younger audience, but this is like something that everyone's just rallying. Yeah, there it is, rallying around. And everybody loves pirates, and so they're all coming dressed out. We got people in the chat that got it tattooed,
Yeah, which is awesome.
and they're all gonna be there. And I think I gotta share one thing. I think this was the greatest accomplishment that me and X-Wing did was in the next couple days, you're gonna see this like live on stream. So he's got to wear he said if we sold 500 books by Sunday, he would dress up like a pirate for 7 days, live streaming and recording videos. Wow.
We got the owner of a multi-million
I know
dollar company to dress like an idiot on.
We sent him the most silliest pirate costume with a big old hoop earring and all
Jay
that.
and I are texting back and forth, and we're like, "All right, what's he gonna have to put on?" I find the gaudiest, worst, most horrible Amazon package I can find. I'm like, put him in that.
Even
It's so
better,
good.
he
So I
doubled
said-
down on it on y'all's stream and said that he will also wear it on any Blaze TV.
Yeah, dude.
Any streaming's on this week.
What's funny was X-Wing sends me the Amazon link. I'm dying, right? So I texted over and I was like, "This is what we picked out." And he's like, he goes, "For real?" I was like, "Yeah, this is the one." He goes, "It's got earrings." I'm like, "Yeah, that's right. It's got an
Yeah.
earring."
No, you're going.
He's like, "Oh man."
He should have made the goal like 1,500.
And you guys did that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so I have the pre-order link pinned, thanks to Jess, the mod in chat, and let's get it to 1,000 books tonight if possible.
Oh, that would be
Ooh,
unbelievable.
dang.
I don't know if that's
cry.
possible.
It's 135 copies. Let's do it. I would cry too. We'll cry on stage.
Yeah.
Let's see here. We also need to get to some super chats. Jeff from Suns and Shadows was being kind of insane in chat. He gifted 10 and then 15 and then 20 and then 25.
Jeez.
Membership.
Insane.
Thank you, dude.
Man, I don't even know how to say thank you, but we also have a clip just for Jeff now because he's a wacko.
Lose it. It means go crazy. Nuts. Insane. Bonzo. No longer in possession of one's faculties. 3 fries short of a happy meal. Wacko!
One of my favorite episodes of Stargate SG-1. I don't know if you haven't seen it.
Wacko.
Let's see here. And then we have Stephen Brown.
Look at that tattoo,
member for
baby.
10 months.
Crew.
Oh, Tattoo Crew. Hell yeah. Nagadal's going to be joining that soon. Let's go. Vindicta. Dar's Revenge is here. 860 books sold, if not more, when this is read. I think so. Hail the Tattoo Crew. Join us. God bless. That was directed to you, Nagernal. Join us.
Yeah, you shout out. Yeah, Nagernal, don't post your profile picture as your lower back with like a little bit of butt cheek sticking out and the Vindicta flag.
Not
We'll believe
going
you.
to.
His panties will be showing.
Planning on it.
Yeah.
Just a little bit of pink
Actually,
lace.
speaking from experience, though, he's got a clip of that.
I want it over the nipple, man. Like the skull, one of the skull eyes over the nipple.
Oh yeah.
That's it.
Or if you don't want to go completely crazy, use like your belly button for that or something instead. I don't know.
Yeah, you can do that.
You can do that too.
Then you could do a Thug Life Vindicta, actually. That'd be kind of fun.
Yeah.
And then
If I don't see Nagernal with a full-blown Vindicta neck tattoo at MegaCon, I'm going to be really upset.
And Ronan the Crusader for 10. I agree with Jay.
Hey.
With the guns pointed in at the ABF energy emotes. Thank you, dude.
Shout out, brother.
Hell yeah. Ronan's a great dude.
Mm-hmm.
And the horror host for $5. How much to commission X-Wing for the Beldigan sword since the 30 Years War is hardcore?
The 30 Years War is hardcore. Yeah, that's awful. You had a lot of basically Christians killing each other. I'm not taking commissions at this time. I think I've hung my hammers up for probably about a year.
There it is.
Yeah, we got to build we need to build a new forge down here in Florida, and once that's open, we can start talking.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Sweet. I wonder what's happening in a year. I don't know. And then we got Corn Boy with a thumbs up. I didn't even look, but I know
What's
it's
up,
a thumbs
Corn Boy?
up. Corn Boy is very consistent, man. Good dude, also. Let's see here. We got I Canalus for $5. Suggestion: call giving memberships giving the finger. Actually, that's a good idea.
Pretty good.
I like that.
What's up,
Because-
my Canalys? Good brother, man. That's one of my best buddies right there.
So I actually always get thrown off when I'm reading these. So I'm gonna pull it up again. Alec Balls with what is that? Like it's just like a bunch of word salad because of the
Antown 39
apostrophe.
semicolon S.
Yeah, it doesn't know what to do with the apostrophe. So
So weird. You can put a semicolon in there instead of.
I like giving the finger. We might have to use that. Thank you very much.
That's a good one.
Yeah. What is that? A pirate crow? Hell yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a hawk or something.
And Jessica Lindstrom, member for 1 month. I agree with Jay. Dig, you had your membership for a month now?
Yeah. Remember, I sniped her last month.
That's a commitment.
We joke because she does, she's a mod for everybody. She doesn't need a membership, but she always complains about never getting a membership. And she finally, I think YouTube was like, okay, we'll start giving it to people that don't whip their credit card out. So she finally started getting memberships on all these various channels.
866. Somebody bought a book.
I
Let's
see
go.
that.
Nice.
Let's see here. All right, and we are done with that. Let's go ahead and do some cursed bookmarks really quick. They're not so cursed. They're actually just more funny.
Cursed bookmarks.
Yeah, I usually pull up some insane stuff that I find on Twitter. But you like golfing, right, X-Wing?
Oh, I love golfing, brother.
Okay.
I wish I could do more of it, but unfortunately, I work.
Now, do you have like trouble getting from hole to hole in the golf cart quick enough sometimes?
Very interesting question. No, I think I'm one of those lucky guys, maybe the 10% of guys that doesn't have trouble getting to the hole. Yeah.
Oh, all right. Well, this person put a 1000cc motor in a golf cart.
Sure.
This guy was like barely holding on to the wheel. It was like out of control.
What the hell? Flip over there. You're breaking something.
That's got some wicked wobble.
It's because of jerks like that, we have a car path only rule. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you don't want any donuts on the green, right?
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
That's awesome. Someone's gonna die, but that's awesome.
Yeah. This is why we have safety meetings. Yeah.
It's also a reason why when I play golf with my brother, they will not let me drive the golf cart. So
I remember when I was a kid, my dad would take me to the golf course. I was horrible at it, but I had a great time because I was like, ooh, I get to drive the golf cart, and that was so much fun as a kid.
it is fun.
It's always fun.
They won't
But
let
then
me
you like
do
get
it.
in trouble. Like
Jay's the
"Stop
big
doing
dog.
that."
Jay uses, so it's so funny. We've done mini golfing before. We've also done live golfing. He uses one club.
Yeah,
And
that's a 3 iron.
It's a 3 iron. That's the only club he uses. That's it. And he uses a highlight orange ball, so we call him Orange Crush. And it doesn't matter if it's 175 yards, 25 yards. He's got that 3 iron out, and somehow that dude manages to hit the perfect shot with a 3 iron every single time. It's the weirdest dude I've ever golfed with, but it works.
If it works, keep doing it.
Yeah, it works.
I can't drive worth anything, so X-Wing is a great. He could hit it off the tee.
Do you just get excited when you get to
Into
par
the
fives?
woods.
You're like, all right, I'm catching up now.
Hey, I don't know what it is, man. Dude, he chips it, he putts it with a 3. It's just weird, man.
That's hilarious.
I like that club. I don't know what it is.
Let's
It's
see
not even
here.
a 3 wood. It's a 3 iron.
Yeah, it's a 3 iron. And it's also from like the one you have is from like 1972. It's like a very old club. It's like Excalibur. He just
It's because
pulls
I
out.
got it. I got it at Dick's Sporting Group, and the guy there like convinced me to get it longer. So they added 4 inches to it because I'm tall. So I don't know why
was
that
like-
3. It just kind of fits my swing perfectly.
It's like the movie Gremlins. It was an old Asian dude. He's like, you need this crab right here. It's the magic 3 iron.
Yeah, 3 iron, not for sale.
Real quick here, we got Tobias Hayden for 5. And
What?
I don't know if you guys know the lore, but Tobias Hayden claims to be Hayden's long-lost VTuber son.
Oh.
Yeah.
Isn't
So I'm-
Tobias a furry?
Yes,
Judging by the picture.
Tobias is a furry. It's tough to explain. I'm poor due to lack of child support, but please support my Uncle Jay and my Uncle X-Wing. Yes, he calls all of us uncles, and Hayden is dad. And their book, Daughter's Revenge.
Hayden just laughed.
Just like the father that Tobias keeps warning us about, he just runs off.
Oh yeah, convenient excuse, hypervisor error. Like anybody knows what that is.
Yeah, like that sounds made up, Hayden. Just keep the lies up, why don't you? And then we got Dragon Wise. What's up, dude? For 2, 100 likes, goal hit.
Let's go.
What does that mean?
Sorry,
What is
but
the-
that's not.
Oh, the
not
poll is at 88% yes.
Oh.
Well, what is the poll for if the goal was already met?
I don't even question it. It sounds like you need to get a lower back tattoo. All right, our next one. This one's a little funny. Lesbian couple asked ChatGPT to generate them a family. So this is the first one here.
You made that one like the teenage daughter,
Yeah, it added a
or the
dad.
teenage son.
I just thought that was too funny. Thank you for
That's
saying
good.
that. And then do you guys know the difference between an IPS monitor and an OLED monitor?
No.
I do.
No?
I don't.
Yeah.
No,
Well,
I have
yeah,
no idea.
Mo's a
Fine.
nerd.
Yeah, I know.
Mo doesn't count.
Every time I talk about nerd stuff, it kills the stream. Like it just all the numbers go right down. So I'll be quiet.
I'm assuming one's better than the other.
Well, so PC Master Race describes it in terms of cats.
I agree.
See, that's something I can
Yeah.
understand.
Yeah,
That's actually a really good description.
Yep.
I kind of like IPS though.
So it's just way over my head.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
it's fine.
color's more
We get a little
vibrant
bit nerdy
on
over here.
right.
And then Jess sent me this one, and I couldn't find it for sale anywhere. But
Oh, that's great.
Oh, in the bush.
yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
And then here, let me scroll comments really quick because someone else put in the comments. Oh, wait a minute. They added it. There's a link now. Okay.
There we go.
Might have to pick this up. But it's not all fuzzy like this one is, though. But apparently,
Yeah,
there's
you gotta have the
shoes.
fuzzy.
Yeah. There's apparently shoes also. But yeah.
Do you look good in green, ABF? Is that the thing though? Like you got to look good in green. If you don't look good in
I mean,
green, you might just have to laugh at that from a distance.
It's that
Right.
that one's not
Oh,
my
it is.
style. It might just be like a funny thing to wear on stream once in a while type of thing.
Yeah, I
but-
thought I looked good in orange, and I put on an orange shirt and walked around. And it was like I look like the great.
Yeah, that is
pumpkin.
not your
No,
color,
it's
brother.
like, yeah,
Yeah.
it's like what the freak, dude.
I do that.
On
I'll see something on
Halloween.
Instagram. I'm like, ooh, dang, that looks dope. And you order it and you put it on. You're like, what was I thinking?
Yeah, it's like
Oh yeah, it's because the guy wearing it was 6'2", chiseled, and with a great haircut, and I look like a tard.
Why did I order that bucket hat? I look dumb. Let's see here. And then I don't know if you guys have seen this. There is a mod you can download for Halo Master Chief Collection. That found out a little bit, and it
that's the Battle of Scarif.
Yeah, dude.
You know what's insane though? This game already exists.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep.
You can play this in Battlefront 2.
Mm-hmm. In fact, the mod for it is called Battlefront 2. Let me share it really quick.
So the one that really interests me, and I haven't downloaded it yet, I've been thinking about it, is the Total Overhaul mod for Starfield.
I've got it.
It's
That
it's
looks really cool.
100.
Wait.
I think it's 100+ gigs, and it turns Starfield into a full-blown Star Wars game. And
Hayden's
I'm
got
like,
some experience with it.
is it worth it, Hayden?
I'll have to get back to you because what they did was they found a way to like change. So they changed up a lot of voice lines with AI, which is really fucking cool. But the main story and a lot of the side stories for Starfield right now have just been altered to kind of like fit into the Star Wars world. So if you're playing those original stories from Starfield, it still feels kind of Starfieldy. But whenever your blaster shot hits somebody and they die, that feels really fucking good.
I'm more interested in just existing in the Star Wars universe as it should be. You know what I mean?
Boring.
It takes place at, I believe, 9 BBY.
Okay.
So it's right
original
that,
trilogy
like,
era
spot. Yeah. And whenever you go into the ships, the interior of the ships, like they look like Star Wars. The worlds that you go to, they look like Star Wars. It does feel very Star Wars environment. It feels much more alive because they stuck a lot of the different alien races and stuff in as people that are just walking around the planets. Like, that's really cool. They've apparently done a Rebel quest line completely through. They're still working on the Empire quest line. And then at the end of January, they're updating the mod to where it's actually going to add lightsabers into the game. There's already force powers you can find on planets, and they've added a whole separate skill tree for that. Like, so I'm playing as a bounty hunter.
It's very much in its infancy, even for a mod, and it needs a little bit more time to cook, anyways, right?
Yeah, it's on like it's 8.5 or something like that, and 8.6 is where they're going to add that. But
yeah, I think we like wait until June and then like download that thing. I think
the guy seems to upload it to actually update maybe like twice a year, besides like bug fixes and stuff. So they do take care of a lot of the bugs and stuff like that. But they've got like the jetpack mods so that if you're playing as a bounty hunter, you can.
So that's what I would want to play that game as. I don't know if I'm actually that interested in like the lightsabers. I think I would much rather play this as like Jango Fett.
Yeah, I'm doing bounty hunter
for the timeline. Boba Fett.
Sounds cool.
Right. And that's the armor they give you. They give you Jango Fett armor. And if you just start as a bounty hunter.
But that'd be cool to be able to fight other people coming at you with a lightsaber, maybe, you know?
Yeah.
Would that out occasionally, yeah. But no, I'm having some fun with it. But I think there's still a lot more there that needs to be fleshed out.
That's true. Stormtroopers aren't allowed to hit anything.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, for me, like if you look at Outlaws compared to what the mod for Starfield has done, what's the better game?
So if I look at the two of them, I would much rather play the Starfield mod because it feels like Star Wars, even if the stories and everything aren't there yet. Yep. It feels right just walking around in that world. Like it feels much more Star Wars.
It very much feels like it's the right like setting.
Yeah.
It reminds me if they updated Star Wars Galaxies from 20 years ago.
Yes,
That's what it
which they
feels like.
should
That's what it
have.
looks like. Yeah, dude. That game. I had a computer that could barely run it. I loved it.
You know,
There's
there's
this-
a project where they've redone Star Wars Galaxies, right?
I did not know that.
Oh yeah, I'll talk with you about it because I'm thinking about checking it out. But they've got a server. It's completely free, and it is the MMO Star Wars Galaxies. They've rebuilt the game, and yeah, you can download it and play it. That's something I've been looking into.
You should make a video about it.
Freaking wave right now of fans who are like taking Star Wars back by their own accord. A lot of it is AI stuff. Which I mean, like some of it's not so great. Other things are incredible. I just watched a video of Jango Fett training the clones on Camino. If you've not seen that video yet, like, oh my gosh, watch that. If you're a prequel guy, it is incredible. And so I just hate the fact that somebody still has a claw and is like dragging me kind of a little bit back into Star Wars because I hate it so much now.
I feel the exact same way.
But it looks cool. I've been following that. Yeah.
Disney made a deal with was it ChatGPT or OpenAI, one of those companies?
Sora, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that's it. To give them the sole rights to be able to use Disney IP properties to make AI with, and presumably they're going to go after
With
other
Sora?
AI.
Yeah.
They really need to work on the lightsaber fights because they're unintentionally funny. It looks
Oh,
like
they're
it looks like
horrible,
two
brother.
drunk frat boys with like paper towel tubes,
Yeah.
like fighting each other. They're really bad.
It's the Will Smith eating spaghetti.
The spaghetti,
AI.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're just like instead of it being like hard hits, they're like, and they're kind of like not. It's not.
It's
happening.
really bad. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
just
really
wait,
bad.
just wait 2 years. It'll be. We'll just make our own Star Wars movies.
In 2 years, it's going to look like Nick Gillard made the choreography, you know?
That's the thing. Like, I always wondering, like, now if like teaching, like prompt class, teaching how to prompt properly for AI will be a thing.
I've heard that that's
Probably.
already a thing in.
Yeah.
It
some-
is.
Yeah, that they're teaching people how to write prompts. They're
Yeah,
not
prompting.
teaching basic math and science and stuff. They're saying, okay, this is how you prompt an AI to give you this information.
Which is interesting because that takes me back to like programming classes. They kind of start you off in like pseudocode type of thing where they have you storyboard things, which is kind of what you're doing with those prompts.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that would be like an intro class for AI probably. Yeah.
Well, it's just kind of funny because that's like how you write a story anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You have to storyboard. You have to write this stuff out. You have to tell the person that you want to draw this thing exactly what you want to see. It's the same thing that we went through with Eric, you know, when it's like, you know, you're feeding something into somebody and hoping they can recreate it.
Well, those AI like movies that people are making from like Star Wars, those, you know, those multiple things that they're doing, those are like scene by scene that it's asking for to make. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they somehow have to feel like they're related, and sometimes they are totally different.
I actually watched a music video today that's fully AI generated, and actually features a lot of people like Stuttering Craig, Kirsha, Hassan, Asmongold. It's a 6-minute long music video where they made a 6-minute long song that's about Asmongold basically taking back over the internet. And, you know, they had to do that like piece by piece for normal people coming back and being like, okay, no. And the song is called Put Them in the Box. And it's all about just shoving those fucking weirdos back off to the side. And, you know, I mean, there's like Super Saiyan style fights of Asmongold and Hassan going against each other. And just all this crazy shit happening. And it's so cool. And the girl who made it said it took her about 30 to 40 hours to generate all of that stuff for a 6-minute video.
It started like a year ago.
Was it a year ago? I think it was a year and a half ago. You've been at it for longer than that. Yeah.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
Let's move on though. I thought this was really cool. A game collector didn't know what to do with all of his stuff to keep it organized, so he just built a GameStop in his basement.
That's how you do it.
You're not going to get your money back on that.
The comments are hilarious. They're like, "I'll give you $2 per thing at that store."
Dude, did you see that the GameStop account actually did that? They did the meme.
Oh, that's what that was actually GameStop that said that. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, they're like, I have an entire full PlayStation collection that's like, we'll give you $4.
$4 store credit.
Yeah, this guy might actually have a hack. If he just sells his own games to himself for $4 every single disc.
And it's so appropriate that he's got Funkos in there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
There's the Terrifier mask down there.
See, if you're gonna make something like that, do like an electronics boutique or Babbage's, or like, let's get the real stores.
I think that he
Oh,
was
geez.
limited by space because this isn't that big, but it's pretty
like,
freaking cool for
Have
how
you
small
been in
it
the
is.
Babbage's back in the day? There wasn't much space there either.
He's even got the tiled ceiling.
Just of like all the nostalgic places you could have picked, you picked GameStop, like the worst.
Right.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I mean, it's just a meme at this point, you know. He made a meme basement.
Give me a Blockbuster. Hollywood Video at worst.
That would be
You
cool.
know?
Yeah, I liked Hollywood Video more than Blockbuster. I don't know if that's a hot take or not, because I think they were a little bit more lax on like late fees or whatever.
They were.
Yeah,
They were. Hollywood also, from what I remember, had more video games than Blockbuster did. Like their
think
video
that
game
was-
section
yeah.
was bigger. And that was what I was
the
always
Blockbuster
into.
was only like a tenth of a mile further down the road than the Hollywood Video from me, which is funny.
We actually, so my town was small enough. We didn't have a Blockbuster or a Hollywood Video. We had Crescent Moon Video Rentals.
Oh man,
That was our spot.
was
And-
it some lady smoking the entire time?
No, she wasn't. But the cool thing is that they prioritized video games, and so they
That's
had
cool.
a whole 4-rack section of video games at Crescent.
Nice.
So I got lucky. I got to play a bunch of video games that I think even like I don't even think Blockbuster had some of them because it was smaller. So that was really cool. But I would do a Blockbuster. I think if I
I
had
miss
to do
those
one.
stores. We had a place called Video Selections, and I'd ride my bike there when I was 10, and they'd let me get like Freddy Krueger and Jason. They'd be like, "Yeah,
That's
sure, here you
cool.
go. Give me 52 cents, and you could take it home." They just did not check. Obviously, I did not have this beard my entire life, but yeah, I miss the mom and pop places because they did not give a shit.
Yeah,
that was
They
so
tried kind of.
in the town that I like grew up in until I was like 10, which it was an actual like town, not the country where I ended up spending the rest of my life. But the town I grew up in, we had a Blockbuster first, and they had one rack of video games. Then Blockbuster shut down and Hollywood opened, and Hollywood Video had they had a whole quarter of their
Everything.
store that was just devoted to video games.
Yeah.
Oh, it was great.
And that was cartridge times, wasn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, that was like N64.
Yeah, you had to get a cartridge. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I was poor. I couldn't do any of that. So thanks.
I miss walking up to Family Video.
So Jay
on the
likes to play the
weekend.
victim. He was just so bad at video games, he didn't rent them.
No,
It was
we
like,
got. When I finally was able to get an N64, I got GoldenEye. That's all I played forever because I couldn't get anything else. So, and then when I brought everybody over, we just played Golden. We had all these rules. You couldn't be odd jobs. You couldn't do all
Jaws.
that. So
yeah.
And then the GameCube came out, and then the Bond game for that was at Nightfire.
Yeah,
that was. I think I put more hours on that with my friends than any game I've ever owned.
I remember the snow level.
They would all bring their controllers over, and we played Nightfire, the Bond game. Like you could do those.
No
missiles.
Smash?
Nah, I didn't have. I couldn't afford it.
We played Smash.
I didn't have a
Played
Nintendo.
a lot of Smash.
I played a lot of original Super Smash Brothers and Melee. Like I played a lot of both of those.
The OG Smash was like my brothers and I still to this day. So actually 3 weeks ago when I was hanging out with my brothers, we still settle arguments over original Nintendo 64 Smash. Yeah. I main Link as I should. My brothers still they rotate, they change them out. I'm always Link. And then we downloaded the new Smash Brothers. What's the newest one for Switch 2 or Switch?
Melee? Was it Melee?
No, Melee was GameCube.
What did they call it?
It's Smash Bros. I don't know, whatever it was. Still main link, still kicked ass.
Nice.
Destroyed my brothers, still got it.
So I had a friend down the
Ultimate,
street.
yeah.
No, Ultimate. Yeah, I forgot that one even existed. But I had a friend down the street that had Smash on N64, and it would piss me off because every time he was about to lose, he was that kid that would reach over there and just hit the reset button on the N64 and be like, "Let's go outside."
That's where you punch people in the legs. You
that
was brutal.
Put him in the whole garbage can.
Yeah, I did end up bullying him as we grew up.
As you should. Yeah.
No, that's instant retribution. You punch them in the legs.
Yeah, that's garbage.
Your friends
behavior.
pin them down and you give them Charlie horses. Yeah, that's what you do.
Hit the reset button?
Oh, yeah, he would reset it if he
that
was
counts
losing.
as a loss, by the way.
That's
and he would be like, "It's my house. It's my house. Let's go outside." Like,
you need a better quality of friend, Mr.
Okay,
Wayne.
listen, I was. You know what? Actually, you know what? X-Wing, we're about the same age, so it was right after the game came out.
Yeah.
So we were just young enough that sitting down the street at his house, I couldn't exactly harm him with his little brother sitting in the room as well. Being at his house, because his little brother wouldn't jump in with it. His little brother would run and tell his mom.
Yeah,
Ran into that situation a couple of times.
Unfortunately, I was the little brother. I was always the youngest.
That's I was the oldest.
I didn't pull no crap like that though. Hitting the
I
reset
know
button.
it was total bitch move.
Take your licks.
Okay, look, I did not play Smash that much, but I know the Kirby jump up and hit down and B. Those people were asswipes.
You're talking about the diamond sword?
Yep.
Yeah.
No, the Kirby, where they just kind of spam that. It was so
the brick.
Yeah.
The brick.
Yeah,
the brick.
Well, there's the brick and the diamond sword. That was the Kirby main hits. Was the brick and then the diamond sword.
The brick, I think,
real
is what it
quick.
was. Because sorry.
We got Zwaney 2 becoming a member, which means giving all of us the finger. Right? Is that what we're doing now? We come up with a new
That's
thing?
what we're doing.
All right.
I think there's a
Zwaney.
smoother way to do it, but yeah.
Just became a member. So
Giving
I
us the
thought
finger.
just became a productionist.
Do we have to give them the finger back as like a thank you?
I don't know. That feels mean because they're joining us. I think we just let them give us the finger without any, without any repercussions.
Thank you.
Jay, you like doing a fair bit of traveling. You went and you saw the house for the Goonies, and I can't remember. Did you actually get to go inside the Home Alone house also, or that was just one you saw from afar? No. Okay. I thought you might like this. I like traveling myself. There is this place in Salmon, Idaho.
Yeah.
Have you seen this before?
I know this place very well.
Okay.
I haven't been there yet, but I have spoken to the owners.
Soon.
It was booked up. This is like the
I
soonest you can.
had sent this house to X-Wing a year ago.
Really?
Yep.
Saying when the pirate book, like the ladies, like like when the pirate book, if it does well, I was like, we're gonna go to this place.
Yep.
And we're gonna celebrate. That's the house I sent over a year ago. I spoke to the owners. And I was like, "Hey, I'm a famous vlogger. Like, if you let us in there for free,
Yes, that's how you do it.
We'll make a video and like promote your house." And so they're like, "Well, when the time's ready, like reach back out and let us know and all that stuff." So I'm like, if the time is ready. But I know that house very well.
Because it was,
That is
it's like
cool.
$800 a month, but that was like the
Well,
soonest that I
phone.
could book it. It's probably cheaper if you book it like further out. But the place is shaped like a ship.
Yeah.
And instead of floor 1, 2, and 3, they call it deck 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah, it's
I love
awesome.
that. There's only 2 bedrooms, and one is this bunk room with 4 bunks. And I like the ladder to get up. It's actually you just walk up some steps.
That's cool.
So they don't have to worry about like falling on somebody in the middle of the night.
Well, dude, hold on. Go back one. I mean, look at hold on, one more. Look at the view.
The view is
my
insane. Yeah.
I mean, Lord have mercy. I am going to be on the lake the whole
Salmon.
time just fishing. Just
Yeah,
fishing.
Salmon, Idaho.
I know.
And they actually saved some of the better pictures for last. There's like 100 pictures here. Look at this chandelier.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
Look at the painted walls.
It's amazing.
That's insane.
Yeah, it's
so
gorgeous.
cool.
I would totally
And-
hit my head on that chandelier.
Yeah.
I like how and the toilet's great. Wait till there's a better picture here.
I've always
Right
kind of
here.
loved and respected the fact too.
Nice.
Jay will message somebody and be like, "Hey, I'm interested.
Imagine
I'm
trying
kind of a big deal."
I have no shame.
Imagine trying to do an upper decker on this toilet. No, but this is like this is how they do it
In the
or they
house
used
I
to do it in
grew
Europe.
up in, and still to this day, we still have that.
It's
tank.
called a crapper,
That's
is it
awesome.
right?
Yeah, no, we have the upper tanker.
Yeah,
It's the
those are
original
the handle,
gravity
you
flush
pull it.
toilet.
Isn't
Those
that
are great
called a
because
crapper? Isn't that
everybody-
a guy?
Yeah,
Last
that's
name
okay.
was Crapper, invented that upper tanker.
I
Am
have
I
no
making that? Am
idea.
I
You're right.
totally lost here?
That reminds me of
I can
Robin
never
Hood
tell
Men
what
in
you do.
Tights. From now on, latrines are going to be known as John. And he's like,
Johns,
no.
You know what the best part about those are is if you flush a toilet, everybody in the damn house knows you just flushed a toilet.
Right.
It's like whoosh. It's like it's very loud.
Thomas Crapper. I told you. I know.
Yeah,
I know
Thomas
what you're talking
Crapper.
about.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Don't ask me how. Of all things for me to remember, I remember that.
So this tub is in like the very bow of the ship, and in a few pictures you'll see it.
Yeah, it's lovely.
It's in the same room as the.
I remember
master.
sending that
Oh, yeah,
text,
here.
and I was like, "Bro, we gotta sell." I was
Yeah.
like, "If we
We
sell
gotta do this.
5,000 books, I think we could get that." When we launched this thing, I sent it like a year ago.
I could totally see X-Wing and Jay doing Titanic. I'm the king of the world.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
man,
big time.
I'd definitely bring a drone to record stuff.
That
So
looks
it'd be-
so cool right there.
All lit up. It really does look like a ship. It's so cool. And then look at this. So the walkway that goes out. They say they should have showed this earlier on. It goes out to your own little island. It's like there's nothing to do there, but that'd be a
It's
cool
Bro
place to
Island.
set up a chair. Oh my god!
Yeah.
Everybody just stands
beer don't sleep.
uncomfortably close to each other.
I don't know if I want to go to Bro Island. I've heard some stories. But yeah, here's the master
Look at
bedroom.
that thing.
That's where the tub
That's
is.
so cool, man.
Yeah.
That's sick.
I thought you would like this, but it sounds like you already do. So, and this
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
I love it.
Look at that
I haven't.
shower.
Oh
I haven't
my God.
revisited this thing in a minute, but like when I did, it was just I was all in. I'm like, we got to. That was like a goal. I was like, we got to get there.
yeah,
Yeah, I remember that as being a hype, like, yo, we got to make this book. We got to sell. We got to
Yeah.
go stay here in Idaho.
Yeah.
I was trying to find it. There was an article that I found like a long time ago of like nautical themed Airbnbs, and it was like top 10 or whatever. And I think I found the article, but half the links in it were dead. I think the Airbnbs went, belly up for most of them. So I just picked out this one because it was my favorite out of all of them. So,
Yeah, it's cool, man.
but I love nautical.
Shout
My
out to the
bathroom is
contractor that
nautical-themed.
made that, man.
Oh
What a
my
way to
gosh.
build something.
Yeah.
I actually thought about that earlier. Like,
And
you
it-
probably
like
have
that-
like a dedicated
those-
handyman.
Those bathrooms, like leaving the wood, right? Like they didn't try to do anything special in those bathrooms. That it's just a beautiful wood finish. Like
Oh,
God, it
yeah.
looks so good.
That's like what I grew up in. That's kind of normal.
Mm-hmm.
You've
the
had
view.
people go in and
Beautiful
buy
house.
those houses though over the past like several years with the wood being exposed and like paint
Yeah.
over it and shit.
Look at that.
Oh,
Man.
I want to go fishing.
I wonder if there's like a
That's
little
so
boat
awesome.
that you can use that comes with the place.
Ooh,
So you
that would
can
be
just,
If
cool.
not, I'm bringing one, dude. I'm fishing that lake.
Or you could just fish out from Bro Island with a bobber or
Yeah,
something.
from
Maybe.
Bro Island.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought that was cool. Let's see. And then usually we talk about food on this show, mainly because we like to argue about things, and it's usually the funniest thing. Hayden likes to call soda, which is what I like to call it, a Coke. Some people
Yeah,
call it
it's all
pop.
Coke.
I don't know, you guys.
It's all pop. You're all wrong.
There is a brand called Coke.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you say if you want a Coke, what kind of Coke? Or you want a
Coke.
Coke, what kind of
Yeah.
Sprite?
Yeah.
No,
So I'll take a Coke, and then you have to add the modifier of it's a Sprite.
Listen, it's a Texas thing. Yeah,
That's just rolled in retardation, I think. Yeah,
it's a Texas thing.
More proof that Mo was born in 1913.
What? We were talking about Hayden. What the hell?
So,
it's called
all
pop.
Right. Not to start this
pop.
argument all over again, but I actually watched this video of this YouTuber today. This guy named Lab Codes. He cracked the Coca Cola secret formula. And what he did was he made his own batch of Coca Cola, and it's chemically the same as a bottle. I think the glass bottle is what he was shooting for. It's chemically exactly the same. And he's sharing the ingredients right here.
Mm-hmm.
And
is this the original formula?
Not the original formula.
Oh.
The original formula you might have to go to Colombia to make. But
0.6 milliliters of fentanyl. Wow.
Yeah, that you're gonna have trouble fighting that now that the Gulf of America is closed. But I thought it was pretty interesting. He did like a very unscientific test with his friends in the video, and there was probably like 10 plus people, with different drinks in front of them, and they kept saying that his bottle of Coca-Cola was closer to the plastic bottle Coca-Cola than the real Coca-Cola glass bottle to that was. And I thought that was pretty funny. Yeah. So what would you call this one if you're going to order this kind of Coke, Hayden?
That would be a Coke. What kind? That off-brand one that dude made in his backyard.
There's a really interesting, I think it was Joe Rogan or something. Some guy was talking about like how they do Coca-Cola, and now there was a huge argument about bringing coca leaves into the United States, and they were like, we can't do that. We can't grow coca leaves in the US. And so they actually started growing coca leaves in like Hawaii or something like that. And they figured out a way to synthesize or use the coca leaf in a way that it didn't have any of the stimulants, but it still had the bite or the taste of the coca leaves.
Yeah, it's the extract. He actually mentions that in the video. In fact, he even admits to trying to order the extract from Peru, which Peru, I'm familiar because I went on Gary's trip to Peru, and they had coca like candy all over the place because at high altitude it helps with sickness. So coca leaf tea and candy is all over the place, and he tried to order some off the internet, and he said it got stopped by customs and didn't get it. But there's like a single company that's got a monopoly in the US that has permission to make it, and they take the fun part out and just leave the extract, and then they give that straight to Coca-Cola apparently.
Which gives it the bite.
Yep.
What do you think about that, Nagranol?
Very interesting. Please tell me more.
Overly energetic? That's Nagranol.
I'm more of a Sprite guy than a Coca-Cola guy. So.
Are you? Okay.
Yeah. That McDonald's Sprite is
yes.
Something
Sprite
different.
always goes well with McDonald's.
I don't drink sodies, but once every 3 months I get a Coca-Cola, and it is just perfect.
No, Jay's right about the McDonald's Sprite. You got to see how many gulps you can take before it burns your esophagus. And
I don't drink soda anymore. I lost a bunch of weight from quitting it, but it's hard to turn down the free drink
Okay,
they give
I
you
feel
when you get
personally
the
attacked with that statement. He literally just said, "I don't think soda," and I lost a bunch of weight. Hit, Jay, fatty.
Well, Jay, some
Just
people
calling you out, Jay.
Some people need the motivation.
I like being plump.
He comes on here trying to promote his book, and now you're fat shaming my friend live on the internet.
Well, I mean, I want him to be able to carry around a whole box of those
Carry
books without getting
around?
winded.
No, ABF,
Yeah.
you're missing the point of what
around.
X-Wing's trying to get across. You need to call X-Wing chubby too. He feels left out. He's a bit overweight. Right?
I don't know.
It's
Have
true.
you tried?
Yeah,
not
first of all,
to?
you call it Jay's book, then you call Jay fat. You're not calling
X-Wing-
X-Wing anything.
I have
X-Wing's
tried,
looking pretty
okay?
buff after making all those swords. Yeah. That's what's up.
I'm skinny thick,
Skinny thick.
I apologize, Jay. You don't have to go off camera. It's okay.
Yeah, now my
was funny.
internet. My
No, I
internet
support
kinda
what he
goofed
did right there.
up. My internet kind of goofed up for a
I
second.
am
I didn't hear what you said.
I am currently in a weight loss challenge with Erwin from Nerd Wars, and we are encouraging each other to call each other fat to motivate ourselves. So it might have been me projecting a little bit, and it fell onto you. I apologize, Jay. You look great.
I appreciate it.
You know what might make you feel better? Is a
I don't know. At this point,
SpongeBob
we're very hurt.
SquarePants
We're very hurt.
controller.
Patrick,
Oh,
my
God.
man.
Wow. Okay.
I don't like what
Patrick-
Patrick's doing right
I
now.
don't know, man. That don't look right if you playing.
At least Patrick has his shorts on.
Someone walks in on you like real quick.
Well, this was really for Nagardol because I wanted to ask him. He's our resident. He's our resident controller destroyer.
Well,
How-
imagine walking in and seeing the backside of that Patrick controller.
Oh, you
I
don't
would
want to
have
see the
questions.
backside. It's gonna look like the Deadpool controller.
Yeah, SpongeBob's butt ass naked, like right here. So
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, at least Patrick has his shorts on. This.
Yeah. Nagardol, how durable do these look? Do you think they would end up in your basket of destroyed controllers?
I don't know. It depends on if it's actually made out of spongy material or
I think it's plastic.
probably hard plastic. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Pretty weak.
It looks so weird with. I mean, obviously not him not having the shorts, but he also doesn't have a nose. SpongeBob doesn't have the nose.
Yeah, the
And then you
SpongeBob
also
controller is
put-
a little different. It's a little more compact.
Yeah.
And then you put the Patrick one under the SpongeBob one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it
think
doesn't. It
Look,
should have been the other way.
Whoever
yeah.
took this photo, they knew what they were doing. Come on.
oh yeah.
Possibly. Let's see here. All right. I thought this was kind of neat. So, do you know what the CES is, Jay? The happens every year. The Consumer Electronic
Expo.
Showcase.
Showcase. Yeah.
Oh yeah, showcase.
Showcase.
I was thinking E3.
There's a lot of fun things coming out of it, and a lot of the things that they're trying to invent and push in this convention, they are inspired by movies. I thought you might find this kind of interesting. This is the scene from Total Recall, where the secretary
Oh, the
is like,
nail.
yeah. And I always thought, I was like, oh, that's gonna happen eventually, probably, you know. And yeah, she's got the hots for Arnold. And then we come here, and this Florida-based company, and these look pretty Jake, by the way.
Yeah. But that is
So they just got like
something.
RGB
Smart nails.
built
Oh.
into them. And I guess you can just plug this little programmer into it, and then I guess you can use your phone along with it as well.
Wait, to change the nail color?
Yeah, because those
Yeah.
are like fake
Oh,
press-on
thank you,
nails.
What were you thinking?
I'm about to save so much money on manicures.
Oh,
And I'm not talking for me.
In fact, one of the people in the video is a girl. She's like, "Oh my gosh, this is so great because I always change my mind right after I come out of the nail salon, and this is perfect for me." And I just thought
Oh
that
my
was
God,
funny.
Jay, this is a game changer for you.
Me?
Huh?
For what? Was that supposed to be funny?
So, you know, we've been on the stream this whole time, and nobody's asked Jay how he feels about the release of this book. Nobody's asked him. I mean, nobody's asked him about, you know, his writing process or anything like that.
Well,
I mean, what are we doing?
We are getting to that, okay?
I'm just saying.
That's the greatest comeback to "Was that supposed to be funny?" I've ever heard. That was amazing.
That was pretty good.
Listen, I'd say that's an X-wing, and he would get so mad. It was one of those things where he just couldn't handle when you say, "Is that supposed to be funny?" and it's quiet. He just couldn't handle it.
Infuriate me,
Corn
That's the
Pop is
best
gonna set
comeback
things straight
yet,
for us.
bro. That's 10-10.
In my brain, I'm like, yeah.
Oh.
No, I watched you guys launch, and that was insane. You guys, you were what was your goal for that day? Like you were gonna be happy with like 100 books. Or
I would have
away
been
by
happy with 100. Yeah.
Yeah. And
I was lining it up to like Achromatic Chronicles green, you know, so it was like I think I did 150 the first day, and then it kind of progressed. We ended up getting to I think it was 3,500 books when it was all said and done after 70 days. So the fact that we're almost at 900 is just shocking. So
I think in the next day, probably maybe 2, you'll be at 1,000 sold. That's pretty wild.
Hell yeah.
Very.
And
again, it's only because of everybody in the chat and all you guys helping promote it and pushing it and picking it up and all that stuff. It's just it wouldn't have any legs if it wasn't for any one of you guys. So, and that goes for everybody in the chat too. So it's pretty incredible.
So you got 866 sold right now, and it looks like your overall goal was 1,000, right? Which how much work you
roughly?
95%?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, with how much resources you threw into it, you probably decided that was a point that you had to hit, and you're gonna blow past it. It's gonna be amazing.
It would be nice to get to $100,000 because then I could say I dropped 4 releases and they all hit 100,000. So
sure it'll happen.
We'll see. Just for the old resume, but we'll see.
Let's go ahead and watch
I still owe Jay 50 grand. So please tonight, if we can please get over 50 grand, please.
No.
My poor daughter wants to go to school.
No. You should have made more swords. Jeesh.
Oh, yeah, I know. I know. I didn't sweat enough. I didn't tell Jay this, but when it got towards the end of it, we had made enough of these swords, and I wasn't happy with them. And it finally, dude, the clock was ticking down. I would get off of work, I would get in my pickup, I would drive down to the forge. I would be working in the forge from 5:30 in the afternoon until 2 o'clock at night. And I did that for 3 weeks trying to get these swords done, just beating my ass up. And then in 3 minutes, they were gone.
Yeah.
The thing is, I told X-Wing that. I said, these swords are going to be gone in the first 5 minutes.
I didn't believe him.
So,
And there were other people that didn't believe him too. They're like, it's never going to happen. And then they just dude, they booted. But
what my fear is people will miss out on certain covers because every single, the pictures, of course, will never do them justice. And when I was selling Achromatic Chronicles Green, we were at 80,000. And then Ripa showed those foil covers for blue and green. And I did $30,000 on foil covers alone, almost foil covers alone in 2 days. It was,
those are cool.
I couldn't believe it. Because he goes, the foil covers came in, he showed them off. And I immediately, I literally watched the sales because people are like, oh my gosh, they look unbelievable. And so that was a shock. And that was the week I closed out. I was like, all right, well, I didn't hit 100K. That's all right. We did our best. And then it really crossed the finish line after that. And then these books here, each cover is so uniquely different than my previous series. And we looked at the black and white one. It's that's incredible. Then all of a sudden, Rini, if you don't know who Rini Draws is on Twitter, she comes out with her cover and we're like, holy crap, dude, that's amazing. And then, the foil one, I think it's the Jolly Roger that's just going to pop out that 3D effect on there, and it's going to be unbelievable. So
a bunch of her
for those of you in the chat that don't know, those foil covers, they're all embossed, so it's actually 3D. You can feel the difference in the textures and where the lines are on it. Those foil covers are awesome.
And it really is. It's dude, it's so crazy the amount of work that Eric put in. Just black and white, I was happy with the book coming out. And so that's why I keep trying to tell people, dude, get the black and white and get the color. And that harkens back to that comment from earlier. Am I really missing out if I don't get the color? You are. Because the black and white was sublime. Off rip, I thought I was happy with that. I can't wait for this thing to come out.
That's the thing. We saw the black and white finish, and I'm like, man, we don't need to do anything.
That's good.
Else.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden he goes, all right, here's the color. And we're like, oh my God.
And it's just so cool because it's so different than like a lot of the comics that you see out there, with the amount of love that Eric put in and collaborating with his colorist to make this really feel like a golden age pirate comic, with the watercolor and the way that they were able to make this feel like an old comic book. And then the way he shades it in black and white, it stands out on its own. So legitimately, do get a color copy, get a black and white copy, because they both stand out as like incredible pieces on their own. To me, anyway.
I agree.
Yeah, that's a lot of the time with some of the black and whites, you can see a lot more of the line detail that's been done.
Yeah.
Whenever the art's done. And then sometimes whenever the color comes in, it takes away a little bit of that detail. And it does give it a completely different feel whenever you read each
yeah, the shading
one.
in the black and white just makes
now
a different book.
Now you're talking my language. Good cross hatching to get like the with.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that is like, you do it right. It's I think it has more depth and color. I kind of like it a lot. But I got the color one just because it looks amazing.
It's like a different language. You know what I mean? Speaking in black and white and speaking in color, it's two different languages. And he did such a phenomenal job in the black and white. We almost didn't need color.
Yeah.
But then we got the color, and the work that they did to make it look like watercolor, like I said, like an old, golden age pirate book. It's just phenomenal.
But the other thing too is, I think on top of the artwork probably being the best, X-Wing crafted, and he took the outline that we did and he crafted such a incredible story. And our main character, Jonathan Reed, we wanted to tell, like, when I was growing up, Christian movies were cheesy and stupid, right? Let's be honest. And
Captain Bible,
they just were like they sucked. And we're in this kind of unique era now where some of Christian stuff is getting better. But we wanted to tell the story of the conflict of people that are so, like, the main character, Jonathan Reed, is a man of faith, but he's struggling with his belief system and what God is telling him to do, and to become something that he was hunting in the first part of the book. It's just such a unique thing that you don't really see. So he's not like a pirate that just goes drinking and sleeping around and whatever at the bars. There's pirates in the book that do that, if that's your thing. Yeah. But I always love those spiritual conflicts with people inside that, they want to serve God, but they're struggling with the decision and things like that. And so it's such a powerful story. And this is just like if fate allows it, we'll end up finishing. It's supposed to be part of a trilogy. And it's such a unique, the character is so unique, and he's surrounded by, we put him in a world that he's surrounded by real life pirates that actually existed. Yeah. So he's in the golden age of piracy timeline. So the different ports, pirates during that time, things like that. Yo, what's up, Smash JT? What's up, brother?
What up, Smash?
And so he's in that timeline with real ships of the time that you could look up on history, and different people. So it's such a unique tale.
And how do you keep your faith in a world that is just violence?
Yeah.
Everything, and that's what it was in that time. I mean, everything is violence. How do you keep your faith,
Well, yeah, and there's also that aspect of it, of the Bible itself, that a lot of people tend to forget about, where Jesus says, "When I return with a sword in my mouth." Like, everything isn't all rainbows and posies. Like, sometimes shit gets a little brutal, and you got to do what you got to do.
Yep.
That's something I like, that you incorporated a little bit of that, that heavier side of stuff into this. And that was one of the things that made me really interested in it, because, like, it's great to have not only one some actual good like pirate stories again, because growing up, I loved pirates. I, definitely romanticized that whole thing as a kid. And as I grew up, I started to understand what some of these guys went through. And you had some of them that were absolutely brutal and some of them that only did it because they had to. And then to incorporate religion into that and be like, okay, yes, this is something centered around religion. And this is a man who's doing something that he doesn't necessarily want to do, but he's being told that he has to do.
Well, I mean, the big question, is something that Jay and I agreed on big time right off the bat, is we all may be moral men and we may believe in God and all these different things, but what happens to you when someone touches your family?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What kind of man do you become when someone touches your family?
Yeah.
That is a huge conflict in a man's soul. What if someone touches your family?
Yeah.
That's it. And so I'm a big fan of, various different anime and stuff like that, but I don't like that softer stuff. Like, and I've talked about this on Erwin's stream that we do every Saturday.
Yeah.
See, I like the stuff that's got the more brutal storylines, the some of the stuff that gets a little bit gorier, gets a little bit hardcore, because I like the feeling that you get from something that's so intense that it helps you understand why these people make the decisions that they do.
And I keep saying too that pirate stories are difficult to tell in a PG sense, right?
Yeah.
It's
just because of the time period.
Yeah, it's more fun. It's more accurate to tell it how it is, gore and all, right? Difficult topics and all.
It's tough to say. I think it's easy to brand this as a pirate story. I don't consider this in my brain a pirate story. This is a story of a man who is entangled with pirates.
Yeah.
Right.
If that makes sense.
But then you'll understand why there's a crown of thorns on the Jolly Roger, why there's two blades on the Jolly Roger, like all that stuff, and why that Jolly Roger is important for this particular person. Yeah. So it's you guys are gonna love it.
It's just the beginning, baby.
Yeah.
So go buy a book.
I have a couple of questions for you, but before we do that, I just want to say thank you, Sons and Shadows, again for another 5.
It's going crazy.
Nuts,
and then Smash came in here and gave us 5. We're calling it flipping everybody off now. You walked up to 5 people right to their face and flipped them off, I guess. Give them the figure. And then another 5 from Sons and Shadows again, dude.
Let's go.
They're having a gifty war.
In case anyone wants to know, Sons and Shadows is a great channel to watch. He does Stargate SG-1, and he's been going over every single episode. And he somehow could tell the future because Amazon decided to pick up Stargate right after he started doing that. So every Thursday. And then Smash was like, you know what? Let's give him another one.
Hey, shout out Smash.
Another one.
Thank you, dude.
But thank you guys so much. Very, very generous this stream. One thing I wanted to ask you though was, Jay, you're probably like itching to tell more like nautical themed stuff after, putting some of that into Achromatic Chronicles, right?
Oh yeah, easy.
Your brain probably was just swimming with ideas, and that's probably where this stemmed from, huh?
A lot of it
before that.
So this is what happened. If you don't know, me and X-Wing run a channel called History of Pirates. We just have a lot of fun over there.
Great channel, by the way.
And it's one of those channels that we made where it's like we're so sick of pop culture sometimes and like the world. Let's just disappear in the land of pirates. So I went and saw Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, and I was so disgusted like with that film because Indiana Jones was my, that was my cinematic guy, right? Like some people could say Luke Skywalker or whoever, and I'm like, please don't mess this guy up. Like the first 3 films in my mind are all perfect masterpieces, and I love that character. The teacher travels the world, saves the day, gets the girl, the whole 9. I was so disgusted with that film. I called that thing up, and I'm like, I just hate Disney at that. Like I say, you know what we're gonna do? We're going to make our own Indiana Jones character, but we're going to make him a pirate that searches for religious relics and put him in that time period. And that's
awesome.
what we're going to do. And we're going to have our own character where these people can't mess it up. And it's going to be our story, and it's going to be awesome because they took Indiana Jones, an amazing character, and you guys could probably say that about some of your favorite IPs, and they screwed them up so bad that there's no coming back, right? There's no coming back from that last film. It was so bad. And I'm like, we'll just take it from here. You guys keep doing your own thing. We'll take it from here. And so we put a lot of that in that's what started this book conversation. So it started with that, and then it's like, well, let's dissect this character. We want him to be like Indiana Jones, but we want him to be this. We want him to be that. And we broke that down. Then we broke down the time period. Then we broke down the places he was going to go. Then, of course, the hero's journey. Do we do hero's journey? Do we do this? Do we do tragedy? Do this? We put broke all that down. And I think when it all was said and done, we put together a character that is everything I wanted in Indiana Jones, everything I wanted as a pirate, everything I wanted from someone that is dealing with a religious conflict. We were able to capture all that into Jonathan Reed, and he will be everyone's favorite character once you guys are done with this. And someone asked in the chat, is it an ongoing story? It's 3 books. Once if luck allows,
we get there.
and complete story, and then it's done. Possibly like little break-off stories from other people that are in the stories if we got to that point, but it's 3. So it's 3.
We need Jonathan's story to be done before we do anything else. That's what I would say. I don't want to Jay and I agreed on this very early on that we don't want to do a story here, anthology over here, a story here, anthology over here. Right. Let's tell the story of Jonathan Reed. And if people are like, dude, we want more, trust me, there is stuff in the coffers for other stories to be told, for sure. But the most important thing is that we want to finish the story of Jonathan Reed. And that's why this first book is so important. It's so important that people come out and support this so that we can get this trilogy done. Because when I tell you, we want you to leave out of this trilogy and being like, that was like Star Wars. That was like the movies that I loved in the 90s or the movies that I loved in the 80s. I want to be a part of that. I want to learn more. That's the feeling we want you guys to leave with. And this is 100%. Just the very beginning, babe. Just the very beginning.
I was just, it reminded me of when we were arguing about Goonies a long time ago. Remember that, Hayden?
Yep.
Yep. People started tagging Jay on Twitter, and then all of a sudden he hops in our Discord, and he's like, what's all this Goonies talk about? And we're like, where's your sense of adventure?
Was it because Kreese didn't like it? That's why
no, it's because I said it's mid.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Just like I say, I don't like fucking tater tots, and everybody's like, he doesn't like potatoes.
No, you said that. No, that's not what you said. You said tater tots and hash browns are the same thing, which is a retard comment.
No, I said I don't like tater tots, but I do like hash browns.
That week was exhausting because everybody tagged me about, you better go in there and fight, Jay, for your Goonies. And then I finally got to the point was, look, not everyone's gonna like it. I don't care.
I was like, I didn't grow up in the 80s. Like, I get it. But
to make it worse, Hayden Wade came into my live stream and laughed at my stock picks. One time, he's like, "You're trading penny stocks? What kind of broke loser are you? We don't deal with that stuff." And I was like, "Dang, I'll shut up and never mention them ever again."
I remember Jay started posting stuff on his Twitter like, "Hey man, if you guys like stuff, like it. If you don't, just don't."
I know.
He's like beat down.
I'm like, God dang, 100 notifications, and it's like list of people fighting about the movie Goonies, and I'm like, man, I don't care, man. Like, whatever. One of these this coming year, I believe in the fall. I'm making a trek. We're going back into the Goonies. I'm good friends with the owners. When we reviewed Goonies, he came on our live stream, the owner of the Goonies house. I thought Mo Zamboni was going to cry. It was such a magic moment for him. Amazing. He live streamed right from outside the Goonies house. It was pretty cool. And they have rebuilt the inside of the house to the exact T of the 1985 film. And no one's allowed to go in it yet because they filmed a documentary, I think, for Netflix that'll be coming out. And he told me, he's like, once the documentary's done, then I can allow people into the house. So I was like, look, I'm bringing a bunch of people with me. And I asked him if we could stay in the house. They might work it out where we stay in Chunk's house or Data's house because they actually own the whole row.
That's so funny.
Yeah, it's pretty rich. So I was like, that would be freaking awesome. We could spend a couple days up in the Goondocks, and just hanging out in the house and like recording videos and reenacting the Truffle Shuffle with Mo and like all that stuff. So it would be, we're going to do that sometime this year. So I don't care if I got to pay for it. I'm bringing Mo up there. I don't know how we're going to do that. So, because I don't like driving. So he can meet me at the airport. He can drive us everywhere. We'll figure all that stuff out. But I don't know when that's going to happen. But when it does, I'll make sure I'll let everybody know the dates. It's going to be awesome because the Short Circuit house that's like walking distance is a Airbnb. So if you ever watch Short Circuit, the Johnny Five Robots, another old movie that not too many people knew, but that house that was in the film is now an Airbnb that you could rent. And Kindergarten Cop, the school is there too. And I think the house that Arnold stayed in is also an Airbnb for that film. So, it's a lot of cool things. Astoria is a beautiful place. It is a beautiful place. So
that's awesome.
I was lucky enough I literally was talking about on a live stream. I'd love to go into the house. They freaking were watching. You never know who is watching your live streams. I got an email sent. Hey, I didn't believe them. I was like, yeah, right. The freak is the owner of the Goonies house watching a drunk 3PO stream. And sure enough, it was them. And they're like, I was like, holy crap. So
I got one request. Can we get Robert Davi out there and you could put my hand in a blender to try to get me to talk? I'd be down with that.
Chat's been going absolutely insane. I need to address it real quick.
Yeah.
And I apologize if any of these went missing because it looks like some are unchecked in the back
I
here.
got them all caught up.
Okay, you
so
did.
Butter Framed in Gold is the first one.
Okay, that's what I figured. Butter Framed in Gold. Member Performance just purchased cover C and the black and white.
Let's
Hell
go.
yeah.
Shout out.
And we are 30 away from 900. Look at that.
I'm looking forward to that
870,
copy. I just picked
baby.
up the black and white one, so I'm looking forward to it.
Nice.
Let's
I'm
go.
going to put in another order after the stream, actually, because this computer, I don't remember my password, but my other computer remembers it. So
Shout out, man.
And Sons and Shadows gifting another membership. Dude, I'm going to have to figure out how many you sent tonight. This is crazy.
Massive
And then
gift of war.
Jeff up north, our resident Youper, gifting 5 memberships. Thank you so much, dude. He also has a great channel if you guys haven't checked it out.
Hell yeah.
He's actually on a couple different channels. Drink Up has a lot of fun. And then we got Butter Framed in Gold gifting 5 memberships. Oh my
Let's
gosh.
go.
I got a
Thank you,
clip
guys.
for all you guys in a minute. I don't know if Jay has seen it, but it's funny. Let's see here. We got Nishi joining the train.
Nishi
for
Hell
5.
yeah.
Nishi also has a gaming channel, and she does great work. Actually, I was on her show. Was it last week? I don't remember.
Yeah, last week or 2 weeks ago.
It was weird now that I'm doing all this. Nerd Wars gifting 1. Thank you, dude. We're gonna be playing some Abyssus after this with Hayden and Tomac also, and Nerd Wars. And then another 5, Jeff. Dude,
Dang.
Dude, going crazy.
A lot of fingers.
We're gonna have to bake some cookies, and Jess is gonna mail them to you. All right.
Wait, so would you say that like Jeff is just popping in here and fingering everybody? Or
No.
Move.
No.
Or
More like
giving us the finger.
He's giving everybody else.
Oh,
the
yeah.
finger.
Oh, okay.
Can we just call them fingies?
Fingies. Ooh.
I'd rather get
okay.
fingered.
Well, I got news for you.
Butter Framed in Gold for another 2. Gotta turn the chat green. I think it's pretty green at this point.
It's working.
Jeff up north with another one. And Sons of Shadows is another one. And then Jess, what the heck? She doesn't even know how to get her own membership anywhere else, and she gives one? That's insane.
You need to hide your credit
Wow.
cards, man.
Yeah, where is my
you paid
wallet?
for that.
You're about to get married. I'm going to give you some free tips.
And then Lex Ludendi, member for 10 months. Nag is getting a third.
Third?
Stamp. Whoa, I didn't know about you already had two?
You have two tramp stamps?
I didn't have any at the beginning of the stream, so
Also ordering
You've been
Daughter's
busy.
Revenge as we speak. Dude, hell yeah.
Hey, let's go, Lex.
Does
Hell
it say like daddy or something on your lower back? What's going on there?
say anything. You want to see my lower back right now? Oh wait, actually,
No.
told me not.
Property
No.
of drunk 3PO?
I'm scared. Jay, I wanted to ask you a question. You probably already know this
That's
story,
fun.
but the cast of the Goonies, they didn't know what the pirate ship looked like until they showed
Yeah.
them the actual set, and those were like real live reactions. Do you know if that set still exists? I just thought of that. We have all these Airbnbs. I wonder if you can visit that too somehow.
The rumors that I hear is that the ship belonged to a private owner, and he took it back, and they changed it. So
Oh, they probably wanted to like reuse it for other movies or something like that.
Yeah.
huh? Yeah. It probably costs a fortune to make it, to be honest.
like we were going over Pirates of the Caribbean, and like most of those ships were like some rich guy that owned it, and the Hollywood said, "Can we borrow that for a little bit, and we'll give it back."
Yeah.
And I think one of the owners, the Davy Jones ship, he didn't want them to change it back. He wanted to keep it like that.
The Dutchman.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
That's cool.
So
Yeah, I always like that story, hearing about how the cast like saw it and they're like, "Whoa!"
Dude,
yeah, they're
if
like, all right,
Disney
everybody turn
made my
around,"
ship
and
the
they kept
Dutchman.
camera on.
I'm
Yeah.
not changing that back. I'm keeping that thing
Yeah.
100%, dude.
Yeah, you
Oh,
can
man.
imagine getting the Black Pearl, and they're like, "We're done with it. We'll change it back to your old ship." It's
Like,
like,
no,
Nope.
don't touch it.
No.
I'll just take it from here. Thank you guys. Appreciate
They'd
it.
make a fortune like renting out that to parties or whatever.
Well, I
like,
wonder if they
yeah.
put a
Oh, yeah.
stipulation in there is like you're not allowed to market this as the
it's-
Black
yeah.
Pearl.
that could be true. That could
Yeah.
be true because that ship belongs, I guess, to Disney.
Yeah.
So, but the Dutchman doesn't. The Flying Dutchman is an old.
Yeah.
That's an old pirate tale from long ago. I mean, like,
Yeah.
he's actually in like SpongeBob's movie, the Flying
On the
Dutchman.
show.
Yeah, dude,
Oh,
the
yeah.
Dutchman.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
right.
the Dutchman's been around.
that's an old horror story from way back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh man. Lex gifting 10. Holy crap.
Hell yeah.
Everybody's getting the finger tonight. I don't even know how we have any grays left in the chat. That's insane.
Go buy the
Let's
book,
get it.
guys.
How many?
All right, Jay,
Corn
this
Pop
might
still great.
this clip might sound familiar, but it's gonna look different. Okay.
I could. You got to take Lexus.
Yeah. That's what
No
it says.
offense, Lex.
Yeah, let me take it off real quick.
Let me see that
The
again.
cover. They somehow tied the movement of the wheels
Yeah.
with like the spinning of like that seat.
Can we please show the original, like the
Do we
Mexican
have that
song,
ready?
Rex?
I don't even have it anymore.
That was one of the first ones you ever showed, and it's so great because it's playing Mexican music. It's going.
Yeah.
I can resend it to you, ABF. I still have the original.
Hold on, Lex in the chat said, "Someone tell Jay the 50 I owe him is me buying his book." All right. Debt is
Ooh,
paid.
all right.
Debt is paid.
That sounds fair.
The question about that original one, you're talking about like the heavy black lady that falls, right?
Yes.
No, most talking about the original that is the Mexican music playing at the
It's so
rodeo.
good. Oh,
in
yeah.
presumably
For the one we just showed, but
Yeah.
no, but we took the audio from the clip that Jay is talking about right now from the
Yeah. That
Yeah.
there's so much. That audio could be broken down to an hour-long video because
I
there's
know.
so much. Like you hear a random phone ring in the back, and like, why is that lady running? And Lex says, "Typical Jay wants me off stream." What, bro? No, I would never say that. Where would you get that from?
And then part of the tattoo crew, Brisket,
Yeah, that
gives
Avatar.
in,
Hey, risk it.
giving the finger. Who did he give the finger to? Let's see here. Lord Comet, our resident ferret, got it. Hell yeah.
Nice.
I used to have ferrets.
Ferrets are cool.
I heard they stink.
They do. They
They have
smell.
a scent,
Yeah.
My friend used to have one, and it would just crawl around in the mattress that I would sleep on, like right through it, wake me up every morning.
So Nagernal lived in a drug den,
Yeah.
apparently.
No,
Those are
I
my
think-
friend's favorite. It's
I
not my
think he lived
favorite.
at
Used to crawl
Asmongold's
in my
house.
sheets.
You,
No,
you
I had
just
two
said
ferrets, man. I loved them, Arnie and Benji.
They're pretty cool.
Oh, man.
That is great names for
Yeah.
ferrets. They would be. Did they sleep in hammocks? I only one I've ever
Yeah,
seen
dude.
was sleeping in a hammock, and it was amazing. I
had two of them. One was albino, so it had red eyes and it was all white. And then the other one was the what do they call them, like Blackfoot ferrets? He had like the bandit mask on him. His name was Benji. He was cool. I would fill up a bathtub full of water and just throw him in it, and he just like a sea otter. He would just hang out, kick it. He was cool, man.
Well, we've been going over an hour and a half. I'm sure you guys are ready to get out of here. So we'll go ahead and do some outros. I'll get to the super chats, but also I think we're going to play your guys' trailer as the outro for Daughters of Revenge.
Hell yeah.
I'm sure most people have already seen it, but it's a pretty sweet video. We'll
it's
do the
so
outro
good.
too.
Dude, X-Wing, you
So.
did such a good job on that.
He did. He knocked it out of the park.
Like, it's awesome.
But
It was my first stint as a marketing guy.
yeah, so as the sole author, X-Wing.
Not sole author.
I know, I'm just messing with you.
If you say
I'm
that and I
just throwing
vindicate it,
it
I'm gonna be laying in bed and Jay's gonna show up with a baseball bat at 2:00 in the morning, like, hey,
Yeah, the
I
dog-
heard
No,
you
no, no.
said so.
You're
He's
gonna get a
gonna
text that goes,
He's gonna show up with that
Congrats on your
9-iron
book.
and beat you to death with it.
3 iron.
Orange Crush is here, baby.
No,
No,
Jay's been an awesome dude to work for. It's been such a pleasure. He's
the best of us.
He's a very interesting boss. A lot of people take it wrong, but the bottom line is he sees the best in people. And if you don't live up to that, that's not his problem. That's your problem because he knows what you're capable of. So I love you for that, Jay. Thank you.
I'm a pain in the butt, though.
He's a real pain in the ass. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. He's a real pain in the ass.
I
But
tell
no,
him that all the time. Like, yo, I'm sorry, I'm gonna be a turd this week. You might not want to text me.
it
I'm
really
trying to
is.
get other stuff done.
It's like when your girlfriend texts you and she's like, I'm PMSing. It's like, okay, leave him alone. Leave him alone for this week. No, this has been awesome. Thank you guys so much for all the support that we've had over this first, very brief opening. Tuesday is tomorrow. We've barely gotten into this and we're almost at $50,000 in sales already. Overwhelming support for it. I don't want to sound
on the
cocky.
show. We've been
but
excited for it.
I swear to Bob, I think this project really does deserve the love that it's getting. I think it's going to be incredible. I think there's a lot more that we have left to do with Jonathan Reed and the story that we have to tell. So thank you, everyone. And that's it. That's what I got to say.
Awesome. Yeah, and like I was saying, thank you for coming on the show to pitch it because we've all been excited for it and we're happy to try to build the sales up because we do want more.
Yeah, absolutely.
But Jay, you're probably going to be pretty busy until this campaign's over. I'm sure you're already thinking of vacation spots to go and just
Yeah, you know where I'm
retire for a week.
I'm going to Times Square in like 2 weeks. Why am I going there? I don't know. Probably the worst place to travel. Why would I go to New York now with the new mayor and in January when it's supposed to be the coldest? But that's just what happened. I ended up getting a free ticket for a first class Amtrak train ride to Times Square to New York. So I'm like,
broke down that one time.
Yeah, because I took the train to Washington, D.C. and the train broke down for a longer extended period. And they go, well, we'll give you a refund credit. I was like, okay, that's cool.
That's cool.
So, and I had to use it by February 1st. So I'm like, well, let's
Use
just
it or lose
go. Let's just go in January. What could possibly go wrong? I don't have no winter coat. Like, I don't have long john. I don't have any of that stuff. But they said it's going to be like 15 degrees. And I really want to go to Central Park Zoo because I've never been. So
I'd get a
I don't
nice
know
coat
what's going to
then.
happen.
That's a good time to go. Is January. The lines gonna
Yeah,
be
I
out there.
know.
Like,
It's like
I
don't
spend
know
all
what's
this
gonna- I
time
might
building
just
up
stay
Jay in my outro. Like, man, this guy is awesome. And he's like, I want to go to Central Park Zoo.
Well, he was asking about travel, and I was like, that's
Well,
how it is.
you're gonna be tired going on all different podcasts. I'm sure it's what I was getting at. And I hope that your book gets more attention, and you do 5 times the sales of what you have now.
But
So
I got to be
hopefully
honest with you, I love it. Like I'm going on shows of people that have just been in my chat for years, and I tell everyone is like, me and X-Wing don't care if you have 2 people watching. Like, don't stress that stuff. Like, don't stress it. If we have time, we'd love to come on and talk about the book because we love talking about the book. And if we could help you guys with a little bump, and whatever, we would love to do that. So, like, don't ever like, because people are asking me to be on the show. They're like, we only have like 1 or 2 views. I was like, don't worry about that. I don't care. Like, I don't care. So, And we
love that about you, how you always go on. You don't forget about the little guy, because the little guy in G&G and in your chat is what builds everybody up. And you have made an incredible circle.
The chat has been unbelievable generous, except for Hayden Wayne. He only sends me $10.
Hate to tell you, I'm buying another I Want It All package from your fucking store right now, but all right.
I appreciate it.
Never super chatted my channel, actually. So,
and then, ABF gives, I see him give Beardo and Jeremy 50 gifties, and I'm like, he gives me 1, which is okay. I'm grateful. But
hey, one time I gave you Jay, so one time I gave you 500 on Kick.
That's right. That was amazing.
That's insane.
You always forget that one.
That's why
ABF never shows up in my chat.
Thanks for reminding me.
Actually, I just did a 2.5 hour long gaming stream. Nobody super chatted, nobody, nothing. It was totally fine. And then ABF came in at the end and gifted 50 memberships to the Anger Bay community.
That must be nice.
I'll go grab my one.
Hey, X-Wing, do you raid him all the time? Do you send viewers to his channel every single night?
Every single stream I do, yeah.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah, every single one. Yep.
I never get to gift a membership.
I'm struggling, man. I'm a struggling artist over here. So
no, but thank you for
it's a joke, chat. It's
here
a joke
as well.
These are some of the most generous people I have ever met, and even if they don't super chat, Nagranal is like, he is like modding for like my streams and stuff. I couldn't do half the stuff without him being there. The guy's freaking amazing. Nerd Slap is over there on Kick, just like throwing kicks at me often as he can. Like I said, I was just being heavily sarcastic. This group here is one of the most generous groups ever.
They're nice to you.
And I couldn't even do the Monday Hangover without Mo. It was like, I'm kind of tied up. Like, if you can help me with this, we can get a show going, and hopefully I could help get like you monetized. And like my whole YouTube world, like so many people have helped me to get to where I'm at. It's like the least I could do is try to give back, and help others and as much as we can. But these people right here, anytime they want me to come on, it's an instant. It's not even a no-brainer to think about. It's always a yes, because they just very generous. So, and many of you in the chat, I see you, Wiley Dave and other, like, just so generous.
Dude, Wiley.
Like, Risk It. I see you guys. Jessica, very generous and talented. It's just, it's an incredible community that's over here. And this is why people hate us. This is why people want us to fail. They don't want our channels to grow. They don't want our projects to do anything, because they don't understand why we have a community like this. They don't understand, like, people that can't read, like me and Beardo, can get super chats from people and people watch them. Like, they don't understand that. And so they hate it. They freaking hate it.
It's the toxic positivity, Jay. We're just too positive over here. It is disgusting.
They hate it, and it's unbelievable.
Look at our usual outro for the show tonight. Like, tonight we're gonna play the Daughter's Revenge trailer as the outro, but usually we have that one that starts with Review Tech USA, looking at ABF's donation and going, "Who the fuck is Alec Baldwin's finger?"
It's so good, real quick.
Who the fuck is Alec Baldwin's finger?
It's
like,
so good, dude.
But see, that speaks to what Jay was just saying. Where, like, those guys, they don't understand the sense of actual, like, fellowship and
Yeah,
community that we
true
have
community.
over on this side of the internet. Like this side is unlike anybody else, and that goes from the tippy top of the creators that are on this side to the person who doesn't even chat but shows up to every single stream. Like this side of the internet is the best side of the internet to be on.
Easy.
It's great having everybody here.
And I've
Come
seen
together
more
on something.
gifted memberships in this live stream right here than I've seen in some people that have 1 million subscribers that go live.
I am blown away right now. This is
you
the
know,
best community around.
so
Yeah.
it's just it's quite amazing.
It's the
Never take it
crew.
for granted, you know.
Let's see here. I'm just gonna knock out a couple super chats that have to do with you guys. Let's see here.
Oh man, I'm
before I
good,
let
man. Do what
go.
you got to do.
Okay. All right. Let's see. We had this one. Risk It donated one, and then Sons and Shadows gifted another one.
Oh man, that's 12.
Isaac in here. I'm pretty sure he usually does the sunglasses on the smiley face. The cool dude.
Hell yeah.
Thank you, Isaac. And Isaac does a show before mine every single Monday and raids into me as well. And he's really talented as well. He's done a very good job informing his political stream.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and he just had the artist of Daughter's Revenge on his show.
That's
I
right.
think I'm supposed to be on next week, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Ooh,
nice.
Remind
awesome.
me, Isaac. I forget. Not very
There he
smart.
is.
Now,
and
if
then
you
we
could
got-
just quit eating food like a 2-year-old, that would be great.
We will get into that. That's a whole other discussion. Rossi for 2. Who the F gifted me a membership? Chat is going wild tonight. It may have been Sons and Shadows. He might have been gifting the most, but it could be anybody at this point. Sheesh. Magway guy, who I got to meet
Mogwai.
in, what is it?
Mogwai.
Mogwai?
Mogwai, not for sale.
Well, I got to hang out with him when I went to Egypt. Went on the neurotic trip with him, and then he
Mogwai was
actually-
there?
What's that?
Mogwai was there?
Yeah.
Dude, cool.
So was
man.
Jeff up north. I met him on the Peru trip.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
Yeah. And some of these guys are going to go on the Japan trip as well.
That's cool.
Awesome community. Every time, dude, it's the best vacation ever because it's like going to a meetup, but you're able to see stuff you didn't think you're going to see. So
I want to go on.
yeah. And then we got Chell, and he's confirmed that's how you pronounce it. The big burger eating a little burger cannibal style, gifting a membership, giving us a finger. Thank you very much. Rossi, I am the little guy for 2. Thank you. Sons and Shadows for 11. I don't know if we've ever had an $11 super chat before.
Wow.
Just had to beat Hayden's 10. Oh my gosh, I had to scroll. There's more. You guys are insane. Cornboy gifting a membership. I'm just gonna give you a thumbs up
Cornboy.
just because.
Shout out,
Cornboy.
Core Boy.
Nerd Wars gifting another one. Thank you, dude. And we got Crawling Mayhem, otherwise known as Sophie. I got to meet Sophie on the Peru trip as well, and she couldn't make it to Egypt, but she is going on Japan.
Nice.
Nice.
For 2 soles. This peasant super chat identifies as a 5 hundo.
Oh
Hail.
my god.
Well,
Thank
you
you,
can
Sophie.
500
identify
pesos?
all you want, Sophie. And we got, dude, Jeff, you are insane. Honey, we gotta bake some cookies for Jeff. All right. Jeff,
She
tell us
said,
what
"I
you want
know."
to eat.
I heard a.
It sounded like I know to me.
She's in the other room, Bonnie.
Yeah, you can usually hear her better.
She's got Cobra Cast and My Scream up at all times. IB the EB gifting a membership. Jeez, you guys are crazy. Thank you so much. Got Clippy in there.
Nice. Yeah, I was just gonna mention that.
Hey,
John
John
Ambler.
Ambler.
John Ambler's a good dude.
Shout out, John.
Gifted a membership as well. And we have the Wayfarer member for 4 months. Gifting 10 memberships. But
Shout out,
that's
dude.
not 10 memberships. That's him just gifting. It just says gifted 10 memberships. He just put that in his member message. You got me for
I
a
think
split
that
second.
counts. It's green.
All right. Thank you. He's given 10 people the finger right now. Oh man. All right. Bo, you want to do your outro?
Yeah, I'll be doing some Fortnite here for a little bit after the stream, just for a little bit. I am beat. Driving through traffic in this metro area I live next to sucks ass because it's in the south and nobody knows how to drive. So other than that, yeah. Oh, and to address Sophie, I'm not wearing makeup. I'm just as beautiful. Thank you.
You know, I just watched Porco Rosso for the first time, and the little anime faces when people got like embarrassed or like in love looks like your face right now.
Just
saying.
You know what it probably is? It's probably my light, but whatever.
Yeah, that's it.
Sure.
Surely. Daggernall, give us your best outro you've ever done.
All right, well, I'm Nagernal. You can find me on YouTube and Kick, and I just put out a video today. You can check that out. I played Anthem for the last time last night till like 3 in the morning.
Wow, yeah, they're closing it.
They are.
Should be down now today.
They
Played
closed
till
it
3 in the
one
morning.
day
It was
early,
still
it sounds like.
down.
Yeah. So
Yeah, so go check that stuff out. I'm probably going to put out another video tomorrow. It's actually already recorded, so maybe not tomorrow, sometime this week. We'll see.
Hayden, so no practicing with the sword between now and when you get it? You're just gonna
Yeah. No, I'm just gonna hack shit up as soon as one of those babies is in my hand. Look at that fucking beautiful sword there.
That looks so awesome.
Yeah, then Hayden won't be able to raise his hands at all because he'll chop them off accidentally.
You know what? If it happens, it happens. Okay.
I was gonna try to get one, just like if no one else got one, and it said sold out, and I was like,
As I was refreshing as they went live for their launch stream, and as soon as I saw that page, as the countdown started for their live stream, I bought that shit, and then within like a minute or two later, the other one was gone too. So
Yeah,
I am
wicked sick.
really glad that I was able to get one, and now I've got several copies of the book as well.
Nice.
And
you're gonna love it, man. You're gonna love it.
As long as I can make it to MegaCon, I'm gonna bring a copy each for everybody to sign. Gonna get those graded, and then I'll have my other copies as well. So if any of you miss out, I may have one that I'm selling for like a couple $100. I don't know. Hit me up whenever they're sold out and you're missing out on
He's a scalper.
I hope you can make it to Orlando. We're gonna have a great time.
Yeah, I hope so. Work's a little turbulent right now, but
I don't know if Jay knows, but we got a 15-bedroom vacation rental, and we got almost every room filled up.
Is there a game room in that thing?
There is.
Oh, yeah.
There's like several game rooms.
I'm coming to your house.
Air hockey,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
foosball.
we may or may not have a party a couple
Text
of
me,
nights.
ABF.
We'll see.
And
Is
I
it-
claimed the Jurassic Park room.
Is it in Orlando?
Yeah, it's in Orlando.
Yeah, I think it's in Kissimmee, like that same.
Like is it like Dr. Phillips? Is it it's Kissimmee? Okay.
I can't remember
I think
exactly.
so. Well, actually,
It's
this one might be
Kissimmee, I
different.
think.
but-
Or
There's
it's
like
right by
two-
Kissimmee.
There's like two different areas where there's those vacation homes. It's near like the one where Jeremy stayed last time.
But there's
Jive
arcade games in the house.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure. I know the last one.
Text me.
Yeah,
The
Mo.
last one did.
Last one had the
It's got a
arcade.
pool table, air hockey, like all kinds of stuff. So
Mo's got to come over to my place and try to fix my arcade. So
and more on that coming, but I'm gonna be attempting to make my own arcade game out of like a Raspberry Pi.
Raspberry Pi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've
So
had
that'll
one
be kinda
for 7-8 years now that I put together. So
And sorry if I cut you off, Hayden. Did you have anything else?
No, that was it. Just Abyssus tonight on your gaming channel. I'm not streaming because I am in the middle of the desert and can't stream. But I'll be there.
Sweet. Yeah, we're gonna have fun with that. They added some new content. Nerd Slap. We had some fun playing Schedule 1 the other night.
Yeah, that was fun. I'm glad to be getting back into that now that there's more stuff added to it. But it was
New updates, huh?
Yep, they got the cartel and the shrooms update, so
Mhm.
it's been pretty fun. But yeah, I'm gonna be playing some more of that pretty soon. I might try to stream some of that Far Far West playtest tonight. That's available on Steam, so I might check that out. But yeah, this was a fun show. I'm glad we got to get these guys on. I'm glad I could pick up my copy of Daughter's Revenge, so I'm excited to read that. And I'm looking forward to MegaCon, so it's going to be a good one.
Sweet. Let me do one last sweep. I think the last one was this one, right? The Wayfarer for 10.
That was it.
Thank you guys again. You are absolutely insane. Please support Jay and X-Wing's book. And yeah, if you got nowhere else to go, check out the gaming stream later on the other channel. But I think we're going to go out on this.
Hell yeah.
All right. See you guys later.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
There have been 1,000 terrors of born of myth and legend. But there's never been anything quite as dangerous as that man right there. Jonathan Reed.